stress related to the COVID-19 pandemic appears to be this new normal for a lot of parents.
A new survey by the American Psychological Association shows that nearly half of parents with kids under the age of 18 say their stress levels are high. They ask you to rate your stress on a 1 to 10 scale. Heather, where would you be?
High.
Like 8, 9, 10?
I'd probably be the 8 or the 9.
And where is
right
it?
now.
Where is
my
normal?
probably 6 to 7.
Yeah.
So I would say it's a
You
little.
run hot.
I run hot generally. I run hotter than the 5 right down the middle.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. How about you? I mean, I know you run on the cooler side, shall we
Yes.
say? Have you been amped up at all?
I did have a little bit of a breaking point last week. I mean, for me to have a breaking point is unusual. Right. Like my usual stress level is about a 2 on the 1 to 10 scale,
Right.
and I would say I've been hovering a little more like maybe on a 3.
Right. Well, that's something. There you go.
Sure. Yeah. Maybe I need to have more feelings,
Right.
and then maybe if I had human emotions, it would be fine. But
Not so robot,
a lot of
would
this
you?
makes perfect sense.
Absolutely.
Although I will say, when this all started, I was mostly concerned for friends and coworkers who lived alone, who
Yes.
didn't have kids. And I think as this goes on, a lot of those folks have figured out kind of how to deal with it. Whereas if you have kids, especially your kids are in a very young age where it's very challenging, every day is a potential new
Right.
explosion, and there's no predicting it. Like, it's very difficult to have any sort of anticipation as to what's gonna go on.
Absolutely. And I think there's a lot of stress around the fear of getting someone else in your family sick.
Yeah.
Jason, you and I have talked about this a lot. Even though we do social distancing here at work, we are two of the handful of people that still come in here. And there's fear of getting other people sick. There's also a lot of stress when it comes to distance learning and being responsible and working with the teachers and working with the kids and being responsible in that aspect of it. And so I think that's a big part of it too. And of course, this whole anxiety around the economy, especially if you've lost your job or your hours have been reduced. I mean, it would get you to the point, the stress of just getting sick, really.
You know, this is not how any of us anticipated our lives would be set up, right? And so not only do you have those concerns about your job, about your money, about, but then you add on to it, like, I'm worried that I'm missing this major milestone and my kid's going to be messed up because they didn't have a nice graduation, or, I'm worried that simple things that used to not stress you out, like going to the grocery store. Now you're worried, like, well, what am I going to find ground beef, or am I going to be able to get flour, or how? So all these things that are little in and of themselves
Are becoming big.
Yeah,
right.
you add it all together, you're like, of course this is going to steamroll.
I was reading something the other day, and this is just an anecdote, so it's not any sort of survey or any major data, but someone had said, look, I went in and I got my blood pressure checked. And the nurse says, your blood pressure is pretty high. And the person said, well, I'm surprised. And he said, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm seeing that all the time. Everybody's blood pressure is high.
Yeah.
And it sort of hit me. Again, it's just one story, but it'd be interesting to see if that's sort of really what's happening physically in our bodies as well.
Well, important for people, and I've talked to many people who have not been taking vacation because you're like, I got a lot to do. Like, you have to, even though you can't go anywhere necessarily, you do need to take that time and take care of yourself.
And it's also important to remember too that there's so many people out there, especially with telehealth, that you're able to talk to.
Yep.
So.
Yep.